Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing out there today? Hope everybody had a great and blessed weekend. Um, I know I've had a great weekend. God has gave us a beautiful day. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. It helps me. Um, there is so much going on right now that it's a crazy, crazy, crazy world we're living in. And I'm going to bring this up every time. This China thing that we have going on here in the United States with them having police stations here to so called watch the China nationalists living here. It goes deeper than that. Like I said, they're letting them do this, that. Then they're going sooner or later they'll let them uh, bring in the credit score. It's crazy. It is crazy. We have people here that is here to take over, but I don't believe the white hats or whatever you want to say will let it happen. So let's get into these headlines today. And Florida is just. It has took a hit, folks. It has took a hit like no other. Uh, where did I see it at? Here it is. They are the death toll in Florida has reached over 70. They're saying it's over 70 people, and it'll probably reach 100 or over. It's sickening, really. So we need to keep them in our prayer as we go forward. And we still have a sick, senile president that was giving a speech the other day looking for a dead congresswoman. It's sickening. This dude don't even know where he is. I don't even think he knows where the White House is. I don't believe he's in the White House, but it's sickening, really. It's sickening. And it's like we have a guy running for state representative here where I live. He has a church here in town. I mean, he's a good, godly guy. I know him personally. And his opponent, Tommy Adams, uh, is running against him. And he showed up at this man's church just to hold up the nonsense signs. Oh, LGB, you need to teach CRT. No, we need to get back to saying the Pledge of Allegiance in school, saying a prayer in school instead of wanting to go out and teach our kids to cut off its genitals. It can be the opposite gender, and there's 500 genders. Well, I hate to tell you, but there's only two genders, man and woman. There ain't nothing in between. Now, I have to say, not unless you was born a transvestite. Hey, that's one in a million, I'd say. But Biden, man, is just wrecking this whole country, right along with Kamala, Nancy Pelosi. Who would you rather have run this show right now? Joe Biden or crazy Kamala or crazy Nancy? We're on the brink of war. You have Russia talking about nuclear war. You have Trump trying to say that he'll gather a team to talk peace deals. I mean, Joe Biden is wanting to take this country down the drain. I mean, here's an article right here, and it's at the Conservative Brief. It says Miller, Biden needs to be in an assistance living faculty. And he does. He does. I mean, it's so bad that it's not even funny anymore. I mean, he gets up there, he forgets what he's saying, and it's bad. It is horrible. Really. It is bad. It is horrible, and there's nothing good gonna come out of it. And we have it. Here's another article. NSA staffer busted after handing over top secret information to the Russians. I mean, that's treasonous. I mean, these people are sick, sick. And it makes me mad that they want to take this, the only good country in the world, down the drain. It's sickening. Just like these injections. It's bad. And I guess Steve Bannon's making a prediction about the Democrat senator. I guess he's saying that Republicans, and I believe this, Republicans will have a majority in both houses. In both houses, I do believe that. But I mean, we don't need to get out here and hate on Democrats. That's what they want. They want us to get out here and be negative toward the opposite opponent. But I believe this: it don't matter what party you're with. It just matters who's going to stand up and do the job that needs to be done to make this country safe, to put this country first and everything else. Then you got Obama blames Clinton and others for Hillary's 2016 defeat. No, they believe their own fake polls, and that's what got her defeated. She was arrogant. She thought, oh, there's going to be enough cheating to win it, and when she lost, it shocked them all. And if she would have got in, I'm telling you, my friend, this world would already be going bye bye, I believe. I mean, you got Klaus Schwab wanting, and the World Economic Forum ready to start making us eat bugs and stuff. Why? And I heard somebody say, "Oh, they talk about climate change. Why do they get to drive the big nice jets?" That's because the rules for them ain't the same for the rules for us. They want us dead like maggots. They want us to eat maggots, grass, whatever else they can get us to do to sucker us in. And something else that is sick today is the left trying to make pedophilia legalized. It is a sick. It don't matter if you're on the right or the left, either or. If, like I said before, if you want to stand up for this country and put this country first, whatever country you live in, it should be the country that you put first. It's like this sad sudden death syndrome. I mean, me personally, I ain't never noticed somebody to have it. You got top athletes just falling over dead, and it's sick. And we need to get down to the nitty gritty with Anthony Fauci, with the Hunter Biden laptop, and the Russia hoax. Once we solve them three, I believe everybody involved in each one will start seeing a pattern. I heard a guy this morning. Now, don't take my word on it. I don't know, but I was just watching a video, and the man, and it come from Red Step Stacker. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, I recommend it. He was saying how he watched a video, and there was a man saying that the people who took this injection is going to start revolting, and they ain't going to start revolting on us, rebelling, not getting mad at us, but getting mad to the people who has killed their loved ones, to killed their families. And I think more people should stand up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I really don't. And I guess we have this court case coming up this month with the Igor Danchenko case. I wish I could watch it live for real. It's going to be good, and I believe there's going to be more information to come that comes out pointing the finger at you already know who, HRC, and we have the Speaker of the House coming out saying, "Oh, we don't need to take these immigrants north to Martha Vineyard. They need to stay south. That way they can pick our crops." I mean, how sick and racist is that? How sick? Just think about that. If you are an immigrant coming over here illegally, even the legal ones needs to is probably infuriated with this remark that she's made. And you hear somebody say that, I mean, that's just as racist as you can get. Oh, we don't want you in our state. You need to go stay down there in Florida and pick the crops first. That is a sick, sick statement. I'm sorry for being so upset today, but I mean, I'm just sick and tired of these people saying that the right is so racist and everything, but here yet they're the ones who's coming out with these type of statements. And I had and God forgive me, but my little old mother, I told her when these injections came out, I said, "Don't get it. Let more research come out." I sent her articles, I've sent her videos about it. And bless her, so she went and got the I forget. It might be the Johnson and Johnson, the one that you only gotta get one of, and it's supposed to protect you. And she was over the other day, and I said, "Well," I said, I had to go get my neighbor's medicine from CVS, and when I went up there to get it, the dude's like, "Hey, we got the new booster out. If you want it, we can make you an appointment." And I said, "Buddy, I'm good." I left and I come home and I tell my mom, and she was like, "Well, I'm not getting no more. I uh, I got the first one because my doctor said, oh, I need it to where I'm an older person, but I ain't getting no more." And I think there's going to be a lot more people like that who's got the first, second one, and not going to get no more, and that's good. Uh, and I've been thinking, why did people in earlier years, like your great grandpa, your great 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 grandpa, live a lot longer than we did? And I'm starting to think the reason that they lived longer is because they ate more natural food. They didn't have all these chemicals going inside of them. It's like now, just to be able to go to school, you got to have 5 or 6 shots just to go to school. And I mean, Does our lifespan start shrinking dramatically? I mean, back in the day, you could live 80, 90 years old, no problem. And now you're lucky to live past 50, 60. I mean, what has changed in the last few decades to make our lifespan go from 80 and 90 years old to 50 or 60? I mean, that's some questions that we need to have answered. I believe I know because it's stuff they're putting in these injections. Like I said, you got to have shots after shot after shot just to be able to go to school. And then you have the virus, the flu vaccine. They got that. They got a vaccine for just about everything. I'm going to try to stop rambling and get to these headlines. It's just that I'm so infuriated right now. I got up, I watched a little bit of Alex Jones, and he gets me going every day. Then I hear, Mike Adams, the doom and gloom dude. I mean, he has a great podcast and he puts up some great information, but most of it is doom and gloom. Now, don't get me wrong, everything that's happening ain't peaches and cream. But I mean, we need to hear some good stuff come from them guys. But here's a headline. I mean, it don't stop. Stephen Miller issues nuclear war warning. Wants Biden in assistant living faculty after damning video. I guess that's the video where he was hunting for the dead congresswoman. And he does. They need to put somebody in there. And Kamala ain't one because she was in South Korea saying, oh, we have a great allies in North Korea. What was South Korea thinking when she said that? I mean, I think and you got this pipe that blew up the gas pipe. I mean, that's a catastrophic thing that happened that is war worthy. I found the article. China opening up police station outposts around the world. There's reportedly already one in America. I mean, this is alarming, folks. It is sickening. Why are we letting other nations come in here and make police stations in and the Americans who live here in our country? It just goes to show you that I mean we are going down a road right now. We've done past the right exit off. We are going straight into a cliff that if somebody don't do something soon, I mean there's no turning back. It's sad. I mean it's then I don't know, but I mean we need to pray like no others, cause it's getting bad. Here's a news article. Biden tapping tax dollars to boost Dems registration turnout warn House GOP voting watchdog. I mean, they are going to raise after these after this midterm. Well, gas is already going up. I'm going to make a prediction that we're going to see at least by the end of the first quarter next year, we're going to see $10, $15 gas prices. And then they're going to try to put a cap on it, and that's just not going to work out at all. But I mean, I was telling somebody, well, if it wasn't for Biden, we wouldn't have the higher tax rates. And this dude said, oh, he don't make the prices. Well, his policy sure has a lot to do with it. He's reneged on our leases. He's saying, oh, they can't drill for oil here or there. I mean, that has a lot to do with it, folks. It really, really does. I mean, it is. Then you got the House pass and continue a resolution averting government shutdown. Let this government shut down. Let them shut the whole thing down, the whole mamma jamma. Let it shut down, folks. I mean, that would be the best thing that could happen right now, is to let this whole government shut down. That way they might go off and somehow a miracle will happen that they get their mind right saying, oh, we don't need to be spending as much money, but I doubt it's going to happen. But that's what needs to happen. I mean, in 2 years, we've spent more money than any administration has come and went. More money in 2 years than any president the whole 8 years they've spent. And then you got the Democrats saying, oh, we didn't want to defund the police, it was you all. I mean, does anybody know that in the summer of love, that was all they was talking about in 2020? Every Democrat was saying, oh, we're going to defund the police. Now look at New York, California, Chicago. They all went to hell. They've all went to hell. I mean, I thank God that my state has a little bit of sense that I think they've kept adding a few police officers, but it ain't like what it should. I hear people saying, "Oh, cops are bad. Cops, we don't need cops." Well, let me tell you something, buddy. If it wasn't for the cops, we would be just like New York. You'd have people just walking into stores stealing whatever. You'd have you'd have people out in the streets like the old Wild Wild West having shootouts. And this is what this country has come to. It is sickening. On top of these no good, lousy pedophiles, why hasn't the black book of Jeffrey Epstein's flight logs come out? Because the left knows it's going to incriminate them. That's why. And I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, just imagine having so much money that you could do anything. You could buy your way on anything. Let's take Prince Andrew. He's got as much money as he can spend. After you've done everything you want in life, what would you do with that extra money? Would you donate it? I mean, these sick individuals has went as far as, well, I'm gonna go get me a little kid and eat them or sacrifice them to Modoc or Moloch or whatever the sick freak's name is. Or I'm just gonna go do something bad to a little kid. Well, I mean, God have mercy on your soul, but you're gonna split hell wide open. And I hope you don't hit the bottom of hell. I hope you keep on going, buddy. Then here's a headline from Truth Tent. Trans woman says being asked for ID at polls caused emotional distress. Bull crap. Bull crap. When you go to a store and you buy a pack of cigarettes, don't you got to show ID? Let me guess, that's going to be an emotional distress too. It is sickening that this world has come to this. There ain't no 40 or 50 genders, there's two, man and woman. God took the hip out or the rib out of the man to make woman because Adam was he needed a companion to talk to. So God was like, well, okay, gave him woman. I mean, I don't get it. I do not get it, man. I wish something would break off to where we could get back to the way it used to be, but we'll never be back to the way it used to be. I think them days are long gone. Here's a headline: James Wood tortures DA after cop gets killed. He shouldn't be in he should be in prison. Any DA letting any crime be committed should be in prison. Any of them. Then you have a man that said dad learns his fate after beating his daughter's rapist to death. I mean, what else do you expect? You expect a father to come in and see that his daughter's getting raped by a dude she don't even know? You expect him just to sit back and take it? Hell no. Hell no. That man done the right thing. Killing him, I don't know, but I would have sure let him know, hey, you don't do this. But that's probably the best outcome there is. Just like a child molester. Just like a child molester. Needs to happen like the same thing. I mean, it's getting bad. I'm over my 25 minutes. I just wanted to bring these. I just wanted to ramble on this morning. And like I say, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit it. May God be with everybody today. Let's keep Florida in the prayers, and let's keep our eyes on these China police forces, police stations showing up. I mean, they're all around. I think, I believe Britain has the most of them. I mean, once we have a new Congress, we need to get them out of here. We need to have another Bill of Rights or something. We need to add to our Constitution saying, look, you can't destroy our energy and you can't tell the energy not to drill somewheres until you have 100% something else lined up that's 100% going to sustain the electric grid, and that's going to sustain us in life. And until then, you can't just up and quit and make these oil drillers quit drilling, because I mean, we use oil in just about everything. Hope everybody has a great and blessed day. God bless you. And remember that Jesus loves you.